Turkeys, gobble gobble. Welcome back to another episode of Chocolate Milk.
What?
Yeah, this is our podcast, do you remember?
No, yeah, but why'd you pause like that?
Why'd you pause? I was waiting for, there's dead air. I was waiting for a response.
Well, I thought you usually kind of go into this and you just kind of like, da-da-da-da first, you know. It's
Like go off for a second? Well,
Yeah.
maybe I'm trying to let my co-host talk.
I talk all the time.
Well, we got to share the love. It is Thanksgiving after all.
Very true.
You know, the time of the givens that we're thankful for.
Leaves crunching
Leaves crunching and
pumpkin spice still and pumpkin pie and cornbread.
And smallpox blankets getting handed out.
Wow.
I'm just trying to make historical references. Those poor natives.
I don't think Christopher Columbus
Sacagawea.
is associated with Thanksgiving, is he?
Christopher Columbus?
Yeah.
No, he died before this.
Damn.
Because you know the rhyme, 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. This didn't start until around 1621.
Oh.
So that sucker was dead.
Right. Thank God.
I think everybody thinks that, though. I mean, to be honest.
No, right. Yeah.
I think about that. Like, I think, like, oh, Christopher Columbus, Mayflower, he came over. Okay, Thanksgiving. Obviously, like, he killed a bunch of them, but then they were like, well, let's make peace. And then it's like, no, dude, that didn't happen until like 150 years later. But as you folks can tell, we are going to be talking about Thanksgiving, what we're thankful for, what's on the table, and
Turkey.
What's for sale.
Stuffing.
Get stuffed.
Mashed potatoes with gravy. Honestly, I don't like stuffing.
I don't like stuffing either.
I think stuffing is weird.
It's kind of strange. And it's usually like wet. And
It's
like
wet, and then it doesn't have a taste. It tastes like over, like, I don't know. It just tastes like if you heated up a piece of styrofoam
yes, and then put water on it.
and then put water on it.
Yeah.
That's what it tastes like.
Yeah, it's kind of like bunker food. You know, like people who are like, oh, I have to ration for the end of the world. So let's see if this shit will last in a can for over 3 years.
We have a box of Kraft stuffing.
Plastic and ocean waste. Like we always say, we're here to fuck your mom.
And your turkey.
And your turkey. Yeah, gobble, gobble. All right, so you're tuning in to learn about Thanksgiving, hear our opinions on some delicious dishes, and maybe a little something extra too. We'll see about that at the end.
If you don't know about it already.
If you don't know about it already, to be honest, dude, when I was reading about the Thanksgiving history, there's a lot that I didn't know. So Thanksgiving is an annual national holiday in the United States, obviously, that celebrates the harvest and other blessings of the past year. Long before Europeans set foot in the Americas, native peoples sought to ensure a good harvest with dances and rituals. Americans generally believe that their Thanksgiving is modeled on a 1621 harvest feast shared by the Pilgrims of Plymouth and the Wampanoag Native, but in 1623. Did you hear me nail that name?
Wampanoag?
Yeah, dude. Wampanoag, my brother.
Wampanoag.
Yeah, the Pilgrims at Plymouth Plantation held the day of Thanksgiving, and not long after, Captain Miles Standish arrived with staples and news that a Dutch supply ship was on its way. Because of all this good fortune, colonists held a day of Thanksgiving and prayer on June 30th. This 1623 festival appears to have been the origin of Thanksgiving. And since then, we've been celebrating it at a local level for over 150 years.
Wow.
Time flies when you're eating turkey.
That's a lot of that.
Yeah, that's a lot of dead birds.
150 years, jeez.
Gobble, gobble. I've seen wild turkeys before. I was in the woods in Pennsylvania. They're just running around.
Right.
Yeah. They're pretty big.
So that would make Christmas the longest or the oldest holiday. Because Christmas,
yeah,
if
right?
you want to get technical.
It's Christmas before 1776?
Dude, it's like BC. Well, no, okay.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Easy there.
I'm thinking about, like Jesus Christ being born and stuff, but I don't think they were celebrating Christmas back then like that. So
I don't know. I heard a rumor that there was a Christmas-like celebration in Europe.
Right.
I don't know the details, but I know you wanted to talk about, not in this episode, but in a future episode about like not so well known myths and like fairy tale stories.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which we can definitely touch on, and we'll do a little research on that. Nothing like learning as we go along. Am I right?
Right.
You guys, I wish I had a camera because then you could see the old jolly arm swing.
This man's hand gestures.
Hand gestures. Yeah, call me Popeye.
That's a substitute teacher right there. All right, kids, let's just over here do. You know what? Let's just put on a movie.
Yeah, Bill
the
Nye.
Kids will love your ass.
Bill Nye, or
yeah.
or the BBC. Watch some Planet Earth. Speaking of Planet Earth, how did the Pilgrims go about Thanksgiving? Yeah. Plymouth's Thanksgiving began with a few colonists going out fowling, so hunting, possibly for turkeys, but more likely geese or ducks, since they're on the East Coast. They gathered enough geese and duck for over a week's worth of time. So these guys were loaded. They must have killed.
Wait, geese and duck?
Yeah, dude. Because think about it. Like, although, like I said, on the East Coast, there's wild turkeys in Pennsylvania and many other states. At the time, like that, geese and duck were probably way easier to kill. I mean, especially geese. They're in huge packs.
Right.
I remember one time I ran track in high school for a very short amount of time. I was the slowest on the team. I just did it to get in shape. I was by myself, and I ran by like a practice baseball field, and there was probably like 50 geese on this field. And as soon as I ran by, they all got up and flew into the air at the same time, dude. And I'll never forget that sound, like all their wings going at the same time. How powerful it was! It's crazy, dude. They're big birds.
Damn.
You've seen aggressive geese videos.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then another time when I was in rehab, they brought us to like a lake in Prescott to go hang out at,
right.
And I tried to give a goose a cigarette. I lit a cigarette and I was trying to.
What the hell?
It didn't work out. I guess they don't smoke, but that's okay. On Thanksgiving, 90 Wampanoag natives made a surprise appearance at the settlement's gates. Over the next few days, the two groups socialized without incident. The Wampanoag contributed venison, fish, shellfish, stews, vegetables, and beer to the celebration.
Yo, beer.
Dude, and that's the thing. Like, I bet back in the day, they were like, oh, I'm going to store my whatever in this jar and probably ferment it. And so they're probably getting high off food all the time.
I wonder what beer was then back then.
I mean, it was probably made out of wheat and barley.
Right.
Right. Like, I mean, I don't really know the process.
Like a hop tree or something. You know what I'm saying?
A hops tree, yeah.
Hops tree, probably.
Yeah.
And they were just like, let's just.
Or they found some marijuana and did that.
Mary Jane.
Because did you know that? I should include this on our marijuana episode, but marijuana and hops are related in the same family.
Oh, okay.
Pretty cool.
But hops is just less potent, or.
I don't think it has to do with that. I think it just has to do with like how they process the hops to get it, to turn it into alcohol. Like I said, I don't know how beer is made. I'm not gonna talk on that subject. But so since Plymouth had few buildings and manufactured goods, most people ate outside while sitting on the ground or on barrels with plates on their laps. So they were just partying. The men fired guns, ran races, and drank liquor, dude. So they were just going off.
Yeah.
And they're partying with the Indians. Probably the first time. I mean, for some of them. Probably the first time realizing, like, hey, these natives aren't that bad. They're just people like us. They just come from a different world, and we're in their world right now. The New England colonists were accustomed to regular celebrating Thanksgiving, days of prayers, thanking God for blessings such as military victories and ends of droughts. So, like, if they passed a season with a drought, or obviously they won battle, they celebrate. They were giving thanks to the situation. For example, the U.S. Continental Congress proclaimed a national Thanksgiving upon the enactment of the Constitution. In 1789, Elias Boudinot from Massachusetts, member of the House of Representatives, moved that a day of Thanksgiving to be held to thank God for giving the American people the opportunity to create a constitution to preserve their hard-won freedoms, which is well-deserved. Thanksgiving Day did not become an official holiday, though, until Northerners dominated the federal government. While sectional tensions prevailed in the mid-19th century, the editor of the popular magazine Godey's Ladies' Books, Sarah Joseph Hall, campaigned for a National Thanksgiving Day to promote unity. She finally won the support from President Lincoln, and on October 3rd, 1863, during the Civil War, Lincoln proclaimed a National Day of Thanksgiving to be celebrated on Thursday, November 26th. As we know, though, it does change. It's not always on the 26th. Sometimes my brother's birthday is the So sometimes it lands on his birthday, sometimes a little bit before. And I believe that was actually from President Roosevelt, sometime in around in the 1940s, where he was like, "Oh, we'll just make it the fourth Thursday in November, make it easy because calendars change."
Right.
So that is basically the basic history of Thanksgiving. It's uniting of two different people. It doesn't have to be, can be the same people, but just giving thanks to the world. Because the reason that we do it, as the country, as our country became more urbanized and family members actually began to live farther apart, and now with planes we can live all over the country, Thanksgiving became a time to gather. The holiday moved away from its religious roots to allow immigrants of every background to participate in a common tradition, which is just giving thanks. I mean, I know a lot of people celebrate this on Sundays, especially the Lord's Day, or we do this every time we have a birthday, because we're literally giving thanks to the people around us and ourselves, and depending on who you believe in religiously or not, it's like, hey, I made it another year. Let's celebrate. Yes, I'm alive. Yeah. Let's celebrate my birthday. I'm giving thanks to a higher power in the world on that day. Yeah. So we can look at it like that.
That's interesting.
Interesting, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any personal Thanksgiving Day memories that were special to you?
Not really. Just maybe playing football.
Football's fun.
In
the front yard
and stuff. That's always been a tradition for everybody. To just play football on Thanksgiving. And then plus two, my team plays on Thanksgiving and stuff, so it'd be pretty cool.
Every year?
No, just this year. Usually the Cowboys play every year because they're America's team. But
right, I know.
Boo boo.
Oh, you're a Cowboy, so go fight. Who? Ourselves.
Right.
Yeah.
So
who are the Giants playing?
The Giants are playing the Cowboys.
Oh, it's that. Oh, okay. What do you know?
On Thanksgiving.
And it's funny because last episode I was like, "Didn't you have a Dallas Cowboys jersey on?" You're like, "You son of a bitch."
Yeah, I was like, "What?" Dude?
It's the Giants. It's similar colors. Cowboys. It's similar colors.
No, it's not.
They're both blue and silver or gray. Come on, bro.
See, this shows that you don't watch football. Clearly,
dude.
The Giants have red and blue.
Yeah, but they're mostly blue.
No.
And Dallas is mostly blue.
They're white, silver. No, it's white and silver, and the stars blue.
Did they switch it up?
Yeah, that's been the jerseys. Well, I know they do like the alternate ones and stuff because it's if they're home, then they're wearing the white.
Well, to make another
if they're
argument,
away, they wear the blue ones.
To make another argument,
or it's like navy.
The third team that looks like the rest of them would be the Colts. They're blue and white.
Their logo, though.
Yeah, the logo gives it away. But so does the Cowboys logo. It's a star. The Colts is a horseshoe.
Yeah, but the Colts don't have silver in their jersey as an alternate color.
Whatever, dude. It's close enough.
No, it's not. Why, it's not even this. Silver is basically gray.
Hey.
But it's like a metallic gray.
Yeah.
White.
Gray, white.
White is white.
Get your eyes checked.
Mayo is mayo. Sour cream is sour cream. It's still white.
I actually mistaked cream cheese for sour cream the other week on my bagel.
Yo, what the hell?
It actually wasn't terrible. But
this guy.
Dude, football, I might not be a huge sports fan, but I actually used to be able to throw the football pretty good. Throw the old pigskin with the fam. Yeah, whipping it across the yard, dude. I do like to play some touch football, though, in the front yard on Thanksgiving. It's pretty fun.
Right before you eat, too.
Before you eat, not after, because it just doesn't work.
Yeah, no.
Because you always eat way more. I always you're picking out food before everybody says, eat, it's time to eat. But yeah, too much bread.
Right.
So much bread.
Right. And then after that, it's just nap time.
Yeah, it's just nap time.
I just feel sluggish. I don't want to be...
I mean, turkey actually is part of the reason why you get sleepy. Turkey makes people sleepy. Not because you eat a lot of it, just because it naturally does.
Right.
It's kind of whack.
I think they came out with that a couple years back because I remember hearing about that. And I was like, what?
I don't know what the chemical breakdown or process is that causes you to get sleepy.
Right.
But turkey makes you sleepy. Gobble gobble.
Right. Well.
And I also got to say, turkey is a trash bird. It's like my least favorite meat.
Well, yeah, because it's dry. And then it kind of looks funny.
It looks funny. it just tastes weird. Yeah. The only part I appreciate about it is maybe because it's dry. It's not all like leaky.
I think it just depends on how you season it. I know a lot of people like they always used to cook turkey and then they'll like put all the seasonings at the bottom, but I don't know how the turkey would absorb any of that stuff because it's all at the bottom. And so the best part of the turkey was always under the turkey because that's where all the
because it drips down during the cooking process.
Right.
That makes sense.
Right. And so it doesn't really actually absorb any of all the seasoning.
Is that why they do stuffing?
That's probably why they do.
That's probably, but dude, we just figured it out. Or maybe we just didn't listen to our parents growing up. Either way,
I think it was that.
Yeah. Yeah, and I know people will. What's it called? A turducken?
What the hell is that?
You never heard of a turducken?
If there's duck at this
It's
Thanksgiving dinner,
I'm pretty sure.
Ever had
I don't know if I'm getting the order right, but I'm pretty sure it's a duck inside of a chicken inside of a turkey.
See, that's too much.
I don't know if it goes chicken, duck, turkey, or duck, chicken, turkey, but turducken. Based on the name, I guess if you do it in reverse, it'd be chicken, duck, turkey. But yeah, that's a real thing, and people eat it.
That's
just one, animal abuse,
right?
And absurdity. I've never had it, but I mean, I'll try anything once. Basically, I had gator once in Florida, but I can't say I truly had gator because it was fried, so I can't really get all the flavors from it. So I can't,
Very true.
But what if we imagine that, dude? Especially gator populations were hunted down, and I forget. I think it might have been the 60s or the 80s. They started to repopulate gators, and now they're overpopulated because we hunted them down too low.
Right.
And then I don't know if they went on the endangered list or we just held a lot in captivity to breed. But now gators, especially in Florida and the South and stuff, are overpopulated. So imagine, dude, what if we as a national thing in America, we ate gator on Thanksgiving Day?
That'd be sick.
It'd be cool. I mean, a lot of people
get different.
A lot of people would get jackets and boots made out of their skin, and then
I think that would look more threatening as a country,
right? Thanks,
give
thanks.
Eat gator on Thanksgiving now, and everyone's just like, "What the hell,
dude?" And imagine the table displays. People kill an 8-10 foot gator just laid across their table.
Gator all over the table.
Time to eat. Start at the toes.
And they got gator napkins.
Everything's just made out of the skin.
Everything's just gator.
And then you mount the head on the wall when you're done with it.
I say on the table.
You mount it on the table?
On the table.
So it just stays.
And then freaking open the mouth and put salad in the middle. No, I'm just kidding.
That would work for the ladies. I like salad though.
What? Okay.
I'm just trying to be respectful to everyone. The kids eat
salad's good.
The kids eat the legs, the women eat the head, and then the men eat the body. Yeah. There you go. Little taste for the whole family. You never expected that on a Thanksgiving episode. No. Give thanks. This is America.
Stupid.
Here's something I mentioned to you before the podcast, but I didn't know until today until I had a convo with my brother. Mm-hmm. Popeyes has a Cajun turkey.
Yeah.
Isn't that nuts?
Yeah. I've never heard of that.
I never heard of that until literally today.
Doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense to me. But I looked it up online.
And then they don't advertise it though.
They don't. I mean, maybe that's the point. I don't know. People go crazy for them. I know this year, especially since there's been a lack of turkeys. There's we can call it a turkey pandemic if you want. A turdemic.
Turkey pandemic.
I heard they had 1/3 of the turkeys available that they normally do. So prices for turkeys have just been absolutely cranked out of proportion.
That's wild.
It is wild.
There's usually a huge thing of turkeys, right? A huge population of them. So,
yeah, I mean,
because they used to be giving them out everywhere. I mean, churches.
Right.
I remember my school freaking used to do that. Turkeys, stuff. So
my school never did that. I did work at the Phoenician Resort here in Phoenix, and they did that. They gave us turkeys on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, yeah.
When I was with my most recent ex, we both got one.
Yeah, yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
and we ended up having way more turkey than we needed, but. Free turkey, man. It's pretty fucking... you walk out of work with a big-ass frozen turkey. Right. It's just holy shit. And they had enough for everybody. There's a lot of people who work there. Mm-hmm. So, that's just crazy.
Right.
You know, that's kind of whack, but cool.
Thanksgiving.
Robots in disguise.
Thanksgiving rollout.
But, dude, just to think that Popeyes has a Cajun turkey.
That's weird.
It blows my mind. Dude, so... It costs $49.99, but if you order it online, it's $94.99 this year because, dude, of the price hike because of the turkey pandemic.
Have they lost their damn mind?
People pay for that shit, especially
This turkey better damn do a backflip. I wanted to tell me jokes. Like $54 for or $50 for a turkey.
Dude, I saw prices in the store even higher than that. I saw a video today that's saying they were 600 something, but I think that was fake. There's no way that shit was real.
I think somebody was definitely messing with the sign.
$623 for a turkey.
They're
you gotta be out of your fucking
I'm
mind.
gonna take another zero and put this over here.
It was printed and everything.
$600 for a turkey?
Yeah, I don't know if they just put the period placement wrong and said it was supposed to be $639. Maybe it was supposed to be $63.99.
That damn turkey better do my taxes.
Yeah, I know. Fuck.
$600 for a turkey?
Better cure my daughter's cancer. Like shit.
Yo, like what the hell?
I know.
That makes no sense.
But dude, having a Cajun turkey, that'd be dope.
It sounds good, man.
I'm a big jambalaya fan, so.
But that's expensive. For $50, and then online, I'm thinking that it's gonna get slightly cheaper, and it jumps up to $94. Like, that doesn't make that's terrible.
It's absurd. It's fucking nuts, but
I bet you that turkey's really good though.
yeah, they're sold out though, so it's too late. I looked at their website; it said sold out.
No point.
I mean, we're 2 days away,
Right. Everyone's losing their minds.
Everyone's losing their minds, but you'll be listening to this live, folks, on Thanksgiving Day. When you're bored and your uncle's drunk and your mom's yelling at you because she's also drunk, hide away in the basement and listen to our podcast. Also, follow us on Instagram at Chocolate Milk PC. Did you like that advertising voice?
Do all that in there.
I don't know. I'm going off with it. Sprinkling it in, just like some good seasoning on a turkey. We'll call this the turkey episode.
Turkey.
What's in the oven, baby?
So I'm gonna do a pop quiz for you.
I'm not good at these.
You're not gonna get any of these.
No,
it would just be funny just to talk about.
Because I'm not a history buff. I personally think history is a little boring. I'm just gonna say it. I'd rather just make up stuff.
History is usually lied. It's just lies. Nothing but lies.
It can be lies.
Lies.
White people lie a lot. So.
Thank you for admitting that.
I'm telling you, dude, I'm starting a movement, bro. Whites against whites.
Oh Jesus. No. All we need is more racism. Like, no, we do not. No.
Let's hit that pop quiz. Poppity pop.
What president received a raccoon as a Thanksgiving gift?
Joe Biden.
No. In 1926, President Calvin Coolidge. I didn't know who this was.
It sounds like
he was a president.
It sounds like an actor.
But if you guys don't, yeah, right, like
Calvin Coolidge in Crime 13, The Calling.
But he is the 30th president, and he received a somewhat odd Thanksgiving gift in the form of a live raccoon meant to be eaten. The Mississippi man who sent it called raccoon meat toothsome.
That particular raccoon, or just raccoon in general?
I think he just said raccoon meat in general.
Is toothsome?
Toothsome. Tooth.
The gruesome toothsome.
And then the Coolidge family adopted the pet and named it Rebecca.
Boring name.
Rebecca was only the latest addition to the already substantial White House menagerie that included a black bear.
What?
Yeah, it says a black bear, a wallaby, and a pygmy hippo named Billy.
So they got the hippo from Africa. They got the bear from Washington State or some shit like that.
Right.
What's the other one? A wallaby? Where's that? Australia?
Yeah. Wallaby?
And then a raccoon from your local dumpster. So.
They're like this one right here.
This one right here. The chubby one. He can't run.
And then a pygmy hippo that wouldn't grow. And his name's Billy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a little wild.
Hippos are fucking dangerous. But dude, I gotta admit though, I do think raccoons are kind of cute. They're kind of like cats meet rats, but like in a cute way.
I want to get a pet raccoon.
I do too.
So bad. But
I think
you can only
fun.
buy them in Florida because I think they're the only state that has like that exotic license.
What about fox?
A fox?
Yeah, well, dude,
You could probably get a fox anywhere.
if I was
probably.
gonna get any unique animal as a pet, it'd either be a fox or a raccoon.
You could probably get a fox anywhere. Because Arizona has foxes.
Virginia has foxes.
See?
They're in my fucking backyard.
Or get a fucking coyote.
Dude, no.
That's as big as like a. What?
I mean, coyotes, I feel like almost have the potential to be cute, but they're just too wild.
Yeah.
I feel like they'd bite
if you got it as a baby though,
and treat it right.
you could domesticate.
I mean, you see videos online now where people have like panthers as pets and lions as pets.
That shit makes no sense.
I don't get. I mean, I know they definitely became friends with them when they were young.
Yeah, right.
And so like but dude, I feel like
Right.
if you do something wrong, like they're gonna turn on you and just fuck you up.
Like I get it. You're trying to flex, but it's just like, dude, why do you need a damn 200 or probably weighs more than that? Like damn.
Oh,
cat.
especially a lion.
Right.
A lion could probably weigh, I don't know, 500 pounds.
Yeah.
I think panthers are a little smaller than lions, but they're still fucking heavy.
Yeah.
Definitely can weigh more than a human, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn. Crazy.
Yeah. Makes no sense.
Yeah. Kind of makes no sense. All right, hit me with number 2.
How long has pumpkin pie been a traditional part of Thanksgiving?
How long?
How long?
Jesus. Pumpkin pie. I don't know. I'm going to go 120 years.
Pumpkin pie was a staple on New England Thanksgiving tables as far and back as turn of the 8th century.
8th?
Damn, I fucked that up.
18th.
18th century.
I was going to be like 8th. That's way before the first
Dude,
Thanksgiving.
I'm so tired, dude. Like, my reading is terrible.
Did you have turkey before this?
No, I didn't have any turkey. I had a panini, and then I had some hot Dorito chips. So,
Dude, they're actually pretty hot.
bro, they're pretty good.
They're good.
Yeah.
I gotta say though, my favorite new hot, like I used to never eat anything spicy.
Right.
I used to eat, what are those called? Fries?
Fries?
Those little ones you get in the bag. Something fries. I forget what they're called. If somebody can get the name, let me know.
Waffle fries?
No, they're not waffle fries. They're not like
Hot fries.
Hot fries, yes.
Hot fries, okay.
Dude, I used to eat hot fries
like
like way back in the day for a little bit, but dude, nowadays, hot Cheetos.
Hot Cheetos.
Dude, but the thing is, they fuck me up. They fuck me up.
Takis.
They fuck me up worse than Taco Bell. No, I like them better than Takis.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, man, Takis are... Okay.
I went through a Taki phase like 3 or 4 years ago. They were fire.
Right.
No, hot Cheetos.
Nah, I still fuck with Takis, bro. The red and the blue ones now, too, man.
No, I only go.
That blue heat?
I feel like if you have that blue heat, you're going to have like a blue Mountain Dew with it too.
Ah, no, that sounds like it's too much.
That's a lot of blue.
It's like crispy. That's like too crispy.
You take a shit, it's just blue.
When did America first call for a national Thanksgiving?
Didn't I just read about that? I should get this right.
Yes.
Was it 1623?
No. America first called for a national day of Thanksgiving to celebrate victory over British in the Battle of Saratoga in 1789.
Damn.
George Washington again called for a national day of thanks on the last Thursday of November to commemorate the end of the Revolutionary War and the ratification of the Constitution.
I was only off by like 160 years, you know. You got to give me some slack. But no, I was reading about like what they called Thanksgivings is like how they won battles and beat droughts. That was like more like initiated in 1623.
Right.
But you're saying 1789 is where Lincoln was like putting his foot down after, you know, we celebrated our independence in 1776 and he was starting to abolish slavery around that time. So think about that, dude. Abolish slavery was around that time when Lincoln, and then it was still terrible in the 1800s, and you know, like not slavery, but like the racism and the like. Jesus.
All right. No, and honestly, I've actually heard this recently, a couple years back, but a lot of people think that I mean, well, not a lot of people, but my people, fist in the air, they think that Abraham Lincoln only abolished slavery so we could join the war, so they would have a chance to win.
Damn.
And if you really think about that kind of
like,
makes a lot of sense too, because
that's fucked.
Because I mean, it made sense at the time and stuff. Because what, like, there was only so much white people, you know, that they could kind of like have for the war. So they were like, and then what if we abolished slavery and then made them fight the, you know?
Right. And then the other thing I think about is like the mindset of probably 95% of those white people was like, for a second they were like, hold on, Lincoln. But then they thought like, okay, I don't give a shit if they die. Like, I don't want them to be here alive anyway. So like, fuck it. And they could help us out in a sense and sacrifice. Let's go.
And they get their independence. Air quotation.
Shit. I've never heard that.
Really?
Yeah. Just like how you're like, oh, I could get that varsity jacket for, what was it, BU?
Wait, what?
That group you were in high school, because you were like, oh, I could get a varsity jacket for Black Studies. What was it?
Oh, BSU?
BSU.
Jesus. Black Studies. It's just Black Studies.
Dude, we didn't have that at my school.
Oh, yeah, man, because y'all were all up in freaking Virginia.
Yeah, we had, like, how to own the stock market and invest in real estate.
And y'all had a slavery class, huh?
They're like, this is how you crack a whip. Make sure you get a good back motion. Bend your knees.
Swing with your hips.
Swing with your hips. We're going to take a field trip to Southern Virginia today and practice on some dummies. Okay.
Oh, my God. No.
And then Thanksgiving, baby. Thank God that we don't do that.
I'm pretty sure, because not saying your hometown's that racist and stuff, but I'm pretty sure y'all were so segregated over there. No, I'm kidding.
No, we weren't racist. We were just narcissistic. Oh. Everyone only thought about themselves. The rat race, as they call it.
And that's real life.
America's rat race. Who you biting today? You better grab that cheese. It's the rat race. Throw on your slacks and screw your neighbor. It's the rat race. Not like fuck them, like screw them over.
Well, yeah, man.
Unless they're milky.
Terrible.
Yeah. Well, I failed your exam.
Yeah, and honestly, I was reading like crap. So,
dude, I'm giving thanks that we're even doing this podcast today.
Give thanks.
We should let's do 3 things right now that we're thankful for.
Jesus Christ.
It's a holiday tradition. It's a holiday.
Family.
That's one. That's a good one.
Maxwell Stabil.
Oh, you're cute.
And my friends.
Those are 3 solid ones, especially the second one.
Of course, fam. Of course. Of course, man.
I'm thankful for my dad. He's been awesome.
Hell yeah.
I'm thankful for my brother.
Hell yeah.
Our relationship is getting better.
Oh yeah.
I think he's finally letting go of a lot of things, which is fantastic.
Oh yeah.
And honestly, I'm thankful for this year because this year has been really hard for me.
Yeah.
In a new way that I'm not used to.
Right.
And I'm always thankful for when I can learn something new.
Right.
Because to me, life is about learning.
Right.
And not necessarily history. Like I said, I'm not a big fan. Not that like I'm like against learning about the stuff that's happened. Right. It's just like what's important to me is the things I can see and touch and like what's right in front of me. If I can learn something about myself and how to go about myself better in a new light, in a new situation, I'm there.
Right.
So, honestly, I'm thankful for this year, my dad, my brother, and I'm thankful for you, my guy.
Thanks, man.
You know, we got started on this a couple months ago, and I want to keep it going.
Right.
You know, full speed ahead.
Right. Same here, man. Same.
Climb every barrier and get to that next level.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, dude. Speaking of Thanksgiving traditions, here's a couple that a lot of people do and know of. Number 1, the one that my mom was absolutely obsessed with, Macy's Day Parade. Held in New York City every single year. Maybe not 2020 though, because of COVID. I don't know if they did one.
I think they might have done it.
But did they do it?
There was like nobody there, probably.
Probably, or just like
because I think everything went as scheduled during COVID, but it was like there was like no people. It was like everyone stay home, you know.
I don't know because like
they did it like a digital one
when COVID initially hit, like in the end of March, early April, where everyone was getting affected. I know everything shut down. Concerts,
right? No, yeah.
Schools. You know, everyone's probably getting quarantined. A lot of jobs, obviously. But yeah, that's a good question. Did the Thanksgiving Day Parade 2020 get shut down or at least like altered in a way that made it doable, at least to like, have it live streamed on TV, maybe on the web. That's a good question to know. Because it's probably the most famous parade. It's in the country. Maybe even in, parts of the world, like worldwide. I mean, obviously this is particular to our country.
Right.
But, maybe people worldwide know about it, not as significantly as like, our Independence Day or something like that.
Right.
But I actually have been to the Macy's Day Parade.
Wow.
I think I went, did I go twice? Or just once? I don't know. I was really, 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 really young. I was probably like 7 or 8. I was super young. They used to live next door to us at my first house I grew up in. And then they moved away. Then we moved out of that house when I was about 5. But the father of that house worked for Hess Oil Company.
Right.
And they made a lot of money, and he had a lot of connections. So we got Macy's Day tickets, dude. And I remember, dude, it was fucking freezing. New York City at this time of year, it's so cold. So we're freezing our butts off watching the parade. It was pretty cool, though. I enjoyed myself, and I remember how excited and everybody was.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone was just so excited. So, yeah, I'm proud to say that I was able to go to the Macy's Day Parade.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. I've never been.
I haven't watched it in a long time on TV. My mom would, like, make sure. Guys, it's on TV. And she would, like, sit there and, like, watch with, like, her eyes, like, wide open, So, another tradition that you do and the most gentlemen do in the country is watch football.
Of course.
Why'd you give me that look?
I was like, yo, because you said you. And you said gentlemen like you.
Why do you think I'm just going to say a race comment?
I have to, man. The podcast is called Chocolate Milk, man.
You're right. We're touchy on it.
I have to.
Every
time you say something, I'm like, sus.
Camera.
I wish we had video, bro. Because I'd be like,
because then you're like,
hey,
I'm taking this to court.
Hey. But no.
Now we got to push that line. Just like we got to move those, what are they called?
What? What?
Not another race comment.
I was like, yo, where are we going? No, man.
No, in football, move those markers. What are they called? Where they have the 10 yards and they have the chain. Move the chain. There you go. That almost sounds racist.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Damn.
Oh.
Yo, the NFL. No, imagine. Oh, man.
Damn.
Yeah,
Think
bro.
about that. Well, they probably just used people in the first couple of games.
Here's the thing, right? So Colin Kaepernick had
take a knee.
He had said a statement about how the NFL is the modern day slave trade.
People have said that about college sports,
right?
Because they're not getting paid. I'm like, duh, they know that,
right?
They signed up for this so they can get to the professional.
You get free school.
They're getting free school, at least heavily discounted.
Right.
Most of them. You know what I mean? Especially if you're like starting player Division I.
Right.
Sure.
Right.
But they know that they're not getting paid. Right. Did they get paid in high school?
Yeah.
No.
Nope.
And there's been a handful, not a lot. There's been a handful of high school students who just go straight to the NBA.
Not anymore.
Oh, is that not allowed?
No. I think the last time they did that was a couple years back.
Didn't Allen Iverson do that?
Allen Iverson. I know. Yeah. Actually, I think he. No. I think Allen Iverson went to Georgetown.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. Oh,
I don't know, dude. I know basketball less than I know football. So.
Oh my God. Let me see. Sweet Jesus.
But that used to be a thing. But I'm just saying, it's ridiculous to be like, oh, they don't get paid. They're slaves on display for you. It's like, I think you're the racist one. Just because black people have increased athletic performance, you're gonna just be like, oh, they're slaves for us to look at and play.
Yes.
That's just your thought process against that is fucking racist.
Yeah.
So it's that doesn't make any fucking viable sense. It's like, dude, they're choosing to play there so they can get seen by scouts. Mm-hmm. Obviously, if you're D1, like Notre Dame or something like that, you're gonna be on national television. To play in different bowl games and whatnot. So it's if they play a fucking good game, they're going to move their ass up. Not because they're, performing for you. They're performing for themselves, their team, and their college.
Yeah.
take a chill pill and stop having a racist view on these people. Yeah. Plus, a lot of the players are white.
Yeah.
Is that the same? Like, if they're like, oh, well, they're not doing it. I'm like, that's even more racist. It just doesn't make any sense.
So what if they considered it?
What?
That's gonna be kind of racist, but what if they considered it as like, oh, those Igor lovers, and they were like, yeah, they can play with them, the white athletes that
like how that
played with the black athletes,
the same way that like people who support the LGBT,
right,
like even though
even
though they're not LGBT,
yeah.
They're like, how dare you?
Yeah,
like trans rights don't matter,
right?
Gay rights, like, how about you mind your fucking business, all right? Who gives a shit? Calm down.
What's cool now is that college players are allowed to sign contracts with certain like businesses like Nike, Adidas early. They don't have to go into the NFL to make this deal. They can do it now.
Oh, that's dope.
So if they
so they can get sponsored in college?
Yes.
At least that's a plus.
No, right, and that's covering the fact that if half these players don't make it to the draft or don't make it to the NFL, or like any pro team, they can still make a little check off it, and then
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Mostly for like the big stars,
right.
Like quarterbacks,
right.
Maybe running backs, wide receivers.
Honestly, there's actually a need for every position. You just got to be the best at your position, or just known, or just good. So,
My friend almost made it to the NFL.
Oh, really?
He got to go to the Redskins training camp.
Yo.
It's actually hilarious. As a punter. But guess what his name is? Guess what his name is? Hunter.
Oh my god.
So he would have been Hunter the punter.
Oh my god.
But dude, I played lacrosse with him growing up,
right.
and he was always the fastest.
Right.
And he was a beast at sports. I hung out with him a lot. And it's just so dope. Like I lost touch with him over the years and stuff like that, but it was always so dope for me to like look at Facebook and see him with a Redskins helmet on.
That's dope.
And he was at the training camp. And like I forget what happened. I think he might have got, the classic story of getting injured. I think he had an injury or something, or he was like not sure if he wanted to do it. I forget what. I haven't talked to him in a very long time, like over a decade. But dude, it was really cool because he was my best friend for at least 2 years, like 6th and 7th grade. He was like my best friend. Yeah. So pretty cool. And look at this. Remember I told you I was afraid we weren't be able to talk about sports?
Right.
Because I don't know jack shit.
That's very true.
Yeah. But if I were going to choose a sport to watch, it'd be hockey.
No,
that's right.
That's why you're milk. Honestly, hockey is a sport that I want to try to get to know.
It's cool.
Too, because honestly, I want to go see intense. A hockey game out here.
It's fun.
I want to go see
it's fast-paced.
Coyotes game. So I think it would be pretty cool.
My team's the Caps. C-A-P-S. Caps. Capitals. Washington Capitals. Ovechkin, baby.
This guy.
Yeah. And another Thanksgiving tradition is eating so much that you pass out.
I've never had that happen, but
it's
have eaten till like where it's like, okay, I'm full now.
It's honestly only for like diabetic and alcoholic uncles.
Oh no.
I'm gonna watch them football, and then they're just like button open on the jeans.
And they got that half bottle of Bud Light.
Their overalls are hanging over the fucking couch arms, Taking a nap, which is basically the same thing as eating so much you pass out. But dude, that seriously happens. Like I will know, like I've been to places where family members or friends will be at some stranger's house or their family's house. They're like, "Can I go lay on your bed?" And they'll just be out for an hour or hours, depending on how rowdy the night gets. But yeah, that's crazy. Another one, which is a very common thing, is running a turkey trot. So usually a turkey trot's like a 5K, something like that, and you run it usually at 6 or 7 in the morning. My neighbors down the street, their whole family would go every year. Their son actually ended up going to Harvard because their whole family's really smart, but he went to Harvard and he was a track star in his high school. So I don't know if he ran at Harvard, but he went there at least for education.
Jeez. So
that's pretty cool. And then leftovers, of course.
Yep.
I know a lot of people specifically wait for the leftovers. They're like, all right, I brought my Tupperware. I'm going to get this shit stacked up. I got I got sandwich bread waiting at home. Turkey sandwiches for the next week. Mashed potatoes every night.
Yep.
You know, I gotta say, I'm not a huge leftover fan, but I will eat mashed potatoes as leftovers.
Oh, you mac and cheese, dude.
Oh, dude, of course. And pumpkin pie, I guess, because you refrigerate it.
Pumpkin pie. Oh, dude, any type of pie, man. Apple pie, I'm like...
I think pumpkin's my favorite.
Pumpkin is my favorite, but... And you know what's crazy is that I don't think I've ever had a blueberry pie. I don't think I've ever had a blueberry pie. I can remember having every other pie. That's not like a whole lot of pie that's like fruit and stuff, but for sure, I'm like, I don't think I've ever had blueberry pie.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, I gotta admit, though, if you're gonna make cherry pie or blueberry pie, don't use that canned, like, dehydrated processed shit that they load up with sugar.
Right.
You gotta use real cherries or real blueberries. Because that fake shit one has, like, so many grams of sugar in it. It's just nasty. Yeah. And, like, you don't get that real fruit flavor. Like apple pie... It's weird because sometimes I feel like the apples in the pie are a little dry because I know they put cinnamon and shit in there, which is tasty, but you gotta do it right because I feel like apple pies can be easily overcooked.
Yes.
But yeah, dude, cherry pie, blueberry pie, you gotta use the real shit or else it's just not gonna fly. It's not gonna fly.
That sounds so good.
And then the last Thanksgiving tradition that a lot of people participate in is splitting the wishbone.
Wow, I don't think I've ever done that.
I've done it once. Or twice. I don't know if it was on Thanksgiving, but it was with some other animal or at some other meal, you know.
With some other animal?
You can split bones. The other animals have like that kind of bone or you can just like split a bone and call it a wishbone. I don't know.
What's the story behind that?
The story behind it is when you're pulling on it and you both are making your own wish.
Okay.
And whoever pulls the bigger side, that is the wish that comes true.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's heavy.
Or if it's either that or it's whoever splits it and gets the bigger side gets to make a wish.
Oh, there it is.
I forget which one of the two it is, but
either or.
It's whoever gets the bigger side is the luckier one, you know?
Right.
The biggest cock wins in this, you know what I'm saying?
Cock.
Woo! And then my last and final thing is we're going to discuss a top 10 Thanksgiving dishes list. I took this from Farmville Herald. Herald? Yeah, I said that right. FarmvilleHerald.com, which we are not sponsored or associated with in any sort of way.
No, we
But
ain't.
I wanted to give them credit.
Okay.
I read through the list already from 10 to 1. I think it's a little whack in terms of like rankings.
Oh, God.
But we're going to discuss it.
All right.
Okay, number 10, turkey. Yeah, I know. Why would that be... Like, I get it, there's, like, more than 10 options that you can have at a Thanksgiving meal.
I can kind of see why, though, because it is dry.
It makes you sleepy.
Yes. But other than that, that's like the staple of Thanksgiving.
Right. I mean, I wouldn't say, like, put it at number 1, but, like, when you...
But at least 3.
I mean, even in, like, elementary school, you would do the stupid fucking... Where you put your hand on a piece of paper, you trace it with a pencil, and you cut it out, and you decorate each finger and put glue feathers and shit. You got a turkey, or you stick your hand in paint and then paste it on like a paper plate.
Yep.
And you make hand turkeys.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You know, turkeys are like you watch Thanksgiving Day Parade. What is the little like animated icon that they have bouncing across the screen?
Turkey.
It's a turkey, or it's that robot from the NFL.
Oh yeah, true.
It's one of the two.
True. I mean, because it would be weird to see anything else dancing up there, like a bowl of macaroni or something. Like it's like what?
It's the flying spaghetti monster.
It's like, you know, mashed potatoes and shit. Like, yeah, that's, you know, dinner roll.
They should just have like a colonist and a Native American pop up and shake hands.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not a bad idea.
Chocolate milk ending racism. Start the hashtag. As always. Number 9, cranberry sauce. I know. Yeah, I told you this list.
This list, so many y'all do.
Yeah.
Man,
I love me some cranberries.
Okay, so at 10 we have turkey, and at 9 we got cranberry sauce, and then at 8 we're gonna have green beans.
I just injected my insulin, so now I can have cranberry sauce. I won't pass out and die.
Why is cranberry sauce even in? I mean, cranberry sauce should be like 4.
You think it should be higher on the list?
Higher?
No. This is 10 to 1. So like 10 is like the last. Number 1 is.
No, right. That's like
4 would be better than 9.
Right. Yeah, I'm like,
So you're saying you like cranberry sauce?
Yes, I love cranberry sauce.
But dude, doesn't it usually like come in a can?
Dude, honestly, the only canned cranberry sauce that we've ever gotten, and I read something on it or about it to you earlier, and it was about Ocean Spray. Ocean Spray has really good canned cranberry sauce. It's really good.
They do have a good brand of just cranberry juice.
Juice, everything.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Number 8, sweet potatoes.
Okay.
I love sweet potatoes. They're good.
Right, but I've only had it in pie. I've never just had like sweet. Wait, no. Whoa.
Let's pause.
Never
Hold
mind.
the phone. Hold the phone.
I had to remember for a sec because now I know exactly what I was like. I was like, wait, sweet potato. I was like, yeah, sweet potatoes with the marshmallows and
of course.
And I think it was cinnamon, right?
I used to not like that growing up.
Yeah, no, me either.
But now I'll eat it. But I usually the number one form that I have sweet potatoes in is fries.
Oh yeah.
Like
sweet potato fries.
Yeah, but they gotta be crispy.
Yes, extra crispy, and then I like that spicy ketchup. But not a whole lot of places have spicy ketchup.
I don't know if I mean, I've had spicy.
It's just Whataburger has spicy ketchup.
I went to this. Being in where I grew up, there was a lot of rich people. Yes, I get that. These people took us on their boat, and they brought us to this place in Maryland. I don't know, one of the Gaylord hotels were there.
Damn.
That's not insulting.
No.
I get it in movies they use Gaylord as an insult, but Gaylord is the dude's name.
That was such a Kevin Hart moment. This is funny. Oh my god.
Or like from Friday where they're like, damn. Yeah. But no, the Gaylord hotels are like nationwide, and they're fucking huge, fancy, whatever. They brought us there, and we went to a place. Literally, I think the name of the restaurant was called Ketchup. And
Wow.
what they do is like you can order fries and burgers and stuff, but they bring you like 6 or 8 different ketchups to try with your meal. It's kind of whack. Wow, we're trying to end racism, but promote homophobia.
Ketchup. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 7, sweet bean casserole.
A sweet bean casserole. Get out of here, sweet bean casserole.
Would you rather have me put collard greens?
Yes.
I don't even know what. First of all, casseroles are weird.
Yeah.
I know people put those like fake dried onions that you can buy in a can on top of them.
Those smack.
Those are not bad, but casseroles are a little whack. My mom did make this really good like corn bacon chive casserole.
Damn.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah, my pussy's leaking just thinking about it. Dude, there should be like an alarm I push for every time my pussy leaks, because it leaks a lot on the show.
Do we get buttons?
It's moist.
That was easy. I'm on staple.
Number 6, pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
I know, it's fire.
Pumpkin pie should be a lot higher than that, bro.
You think
6?
you think it should be like number 2 or 3?
Dude, this list sounds bonky.
Dude, that's why I kind of chose it, because it's whack.
Why the hell would you have green bean casserole over
No, pumpkin pie is above. It's is ahead of sweet bean casserole.
Okay.
Yeah, put some whipped cream on there, like thick whipped cream, not from the can, but from the tub.
Right.
Yeah, that's fire.
Okay.
Number 5, rolls. They didn't specify what kind of rolls. Just,
Hawaiian roll?
oh, dude, I was gonna say you
Bro.
gotta have the Hawaiian rolls.
You can't have any other
I tear
roll.
that shit up.
Actually, those old school rolls, I remember that they were all white, like they didn't have a tannish color on them, and they wasn't soft.
Oh,
I'm not sure.
I feel like I kind of know what you're talking about.
Right.
I don't have a name for
Those
them.
old school ass rolls.
They always are a little dusty too.
Right.
Like
those were good too.
Yeah.
You know.
Are those
butter
pull
on top?
apart? Like, do they come in like a square or rectangle
I think
shape?
those actually pulled apart too.
A lot of rolls do. It's
Yeah.
easier to package and pre-cooked.
But Hawaiian though,
yeah,
they come soft.
sweet.
They taste good. Oh man.
I know.
And they go with anything.
I know.
Corn, mashed potatoes on a little piece. Bam. Oh, dude, I'm
I know.
hungry.
Makes you want to go there. Be an islander.
Oh, island boy.
Number 4, gravy.
Just by itself?
People just love gravy.
Lord have mercy.
I mean, I've seen people dump gravy all over their whole plate.
That's a crime.
I think that's gross. First of all, I don't even eat gravy.
That's a crime.
I don't even do gravy.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe like a dash just to have it with some of my mashed potatoes, but I'd rather just do shit ton of butter.
Right.
Like throw like half a stick. Well, I won't actually do that.
Half a stick of butter.
Just like a stick sticking out of the top of your mound. Oh, let's have this a little debate too. Mashed potatoes, peel in or no peel?
Oh, no peel.
Sometimes I like the peel.
It depends.
It can't be a lot of peel.
Because if you're making homemade mashed potatoes, then I can understand why the peel's in. Because, I've been to a Thanksgiving that had that. But if you're getting like the store-bought, like crunchy, I forgot what it's called and stuff, but it has country in it. Like those mashed potatoes come so whipped. Like it's like whipped cream almost.
Shit.
Yeah.
No, see, like, I have this weird thing. I don't know if this is a thing, but if you could, like, shave the mashed potatoes, take the skins, cook them, like, almost fry them, and then put them back in the mashed potatoes.
Like some chips.
That would be fire. I mean, you could just put fucking...
That would be fire.
Like potato chips in there, like Lay's or something. Like Ruffles.
Ruffles was snack, too.
Ruffles are... Dude, I feel like Ruffles are actually usually present at Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I don't know why that is. And it's the textured potato chip.
Yeah.
I guess they're pressed.
It's like a French onion dip.
Oh, shit. Yeah, French onion dip is good. Damn. Number 2, mac and cheese.
Okay.
I don't think I would put it at number 2, but it would be top 5.
Yeah, because I'm surprised turkey's not number 1. Like, if mac and cheese is 2.
You're gonna hate the number.
Bro, I swear, if number 1 has nothing to do with Thanksgiving, we need to find this person that made this list. And we need to, yeah.
Hey, Farmville Herald, we're coming for you.
Yeah.
Judgment Day is upon you. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun. Dun dun dun. Okay, number 1, listen to this.
Oh, shit.
I can't even say it. Dressing.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking about? Like, ranch? Caesar?
Salad
So
stuffing?
in parentheses...
Isn't stuffing another way, or blah, blah, blah. Isn't dressing another way to say stuffing?
That wouldn't make sense. Because to me, in parentheses, I wrote gravy?
It's like question mark.
Because here's the thing. At number 4, they put gravy. But the only thing in texture-wise closely related to dressing would be gravy. But here's the thing. If you watch, Italians, they call pasta sauce gravy.
What?
Like, old school Italians. They're like, oh, that gravy was really good. But what they mean is pasta sauce when they're talking about their dish. So dressing, dude, like, I don't know if they're talking about just salad dressing. I don't know if they're talking about dressing something up. It makes no fucking sense.
Okay. This actually looks pretty smacking. I think for the picture they have here. But, why does he keep doing that? I just want to look at the damn recipe. So, for Thanksgiving dressing, it's made with bread, celery, onions, apples, chestnuts, thyme, and sage.
I don't know what the hell that is.
I've never even... that's stuffing. Or that's like a way of...
Oh, that's a good point, because it's bread.
It's bread. Because they said...
That's what that... Is that what that means? We're either uneducated... Or just no one has ever said that ever, and that's just an outdated term.
Dressing, yeah, because when I type in, like... Hold up.
Hey,
Siri.
Siri on the mic.
What is dressing for Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving stuffing and dressing recipes.
Ah, so it is stuffing.
Yeah, it is stuffing.
Wow,
yeah, look, old-fashioned stuffing. Look at that picture.
And they call it dressing because you dress up your turkey with it.
Look at them.
That's a stupid fucking way.
Us,
Who the fuck came up with that? I want to fucking choke them out.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I know.
I hate dressing.
We should stuff you and put you in a fucking oven.
Yeah, Harold.
His name probably was Harold.
Oh, damn.
Or Gerard.
Nah.
Franklin?
His name was definitely Walter. It was a
Walter, you cunt.
Or like Vaughn. Or like...
No, not Vaughn.
No?
No, it's probably Walter. Walter, that bitch.
Walter the Second.
Onion dressing.
We need to put onions, breadcrumbs, and celery in a bowl.
some apples
And
and
throw
thyme
water on it.
and sage.
That's whack.
That's whack.
This list, boo-boo.
Yeah, this list suck balls.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, you know? Jesus. The turkey is sad. The turkey was like, after I read that list, kill me.
Yeah.
I'm ready to be fried in your backyard and blown up.
Really?
Well, folks, we are thankful that you listened to this whole episode. It was a stumbling move on our part, just like the first Thanksgiving. We should shake hands, you know, to initiate the end of racism, to initiate Thanksgiving, just like the colonists and the natives. Two differences meeting in the middle, yin and yang,
for a common good.
For a common good and a wholesome giving of thanks.
And good food.
And great food. I am ready to chow down, even though I particularly don't really like Thanksgiving. Nothing really good comes from it. It's just a mess of time cooking with stress, a lot of yelling, and then like a disappointing meal that you think you're eating during the Great Depression. Damn. It's like Great Depression food. That's the way I look at it.
Damn.
That's why the way I look at a lot of soups as well.
I like soup.
I like some soups, like tomato. Tomato's pretty good.
Chunky soup. Anything chunky soup.
Broccoli and cheddar in a bread bowl.
Broccoli
like from
cheddar
Panera.
soup, bro. Broccoli cheddar soup. French onion soup's good. With the Philly cheesesteak.
Okay, maybe.
And
I love Philly cheesesteaks. I love Philly cheesesteak.
God.
I could eat Philly cheese. I haven't had one in a minute. Maybe we should eat that on Thanksgiving instead. That'd be better.
A Philly cheese with a French onion soup.
Dude, if it's really Thanksgiving, we should eat whatever we want. Because we're giving thanks to our bodies,
that's
our
very
health.
True.
You know, like I said earlier in the podcast, where it's like your birthday. You survived a whole year. You're giving thanks. What do you get to do on your birthday more than any other day? You get to choose where you eat. Right. I used to go to hibachi all the time.
Hibachi.
And get that shit cooking. You know, lobster, steak. Let's go, baby. Yeah. Maybe we should change the game for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. I think we should have Thanksgiving every day. Thanksgiving for life.
I'm laughing, but you're kind of right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why a lot of people pray before they eat.
Right. Because they're giving thanks.
Because not everybody gets to eat. All right, folks. Like we always say, give that 988 number a ring, especially on Thanksgiving. You're with family. It's a time to understand each other, see each other's patterns. And if you particularly find a family member who's not doing so hot, tell them, hey, let's call this up as soon as we can, whether it be tonight, tomorrow.
Or just talk to each other, man.
Just talk to each other. Give thanks to each other's existence.
Be vulnerable.
Be vulnerable.
This is your time.
Be helpful, baby.
So
be helpful.
We love y'all. Happy Thanksgiving.
We love
y'all. Eat
a
lot, sleep, and watch football.
This was our Thanksgiving special. We'll be dropping another episode on Saturday like we always do as well. So this will be a double week. And I guess we'll catch you folks next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.